The Library of Alexandria once stood as the pinnacle of human wisdom, a grand sanctuary for all the world's knowledge. Its vast halls held thousands of papyrus scrolls, containing the deepest secrets of ancient mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. History tells us this beacon of enlightenment was lost to fire, leaving a void that would haunt humanity for centuries. But what if the flames never took hold? Imagine a world where every single scroll survived the chaos of the past. Picture those fragile records being carefully copied and distributed, creating a permanent, indestructible network of ancient learning. In this reality, the intellectual momentum of the Greeks and Egyptians never faltered, but instead accelerated with each passing generation. Scholars from every corner of the globe flocked to Alexandria, turning the city into a permanent, thriving university of progress. The mathematical breakthroughs of Archimedes were not lost, but became the foundation for a new era of engineering. Instead of entering a period of decline, the world began to build upon these foundations with relentless, focused curiosity. By the time the first millennium arrived, the intellectual landscape of the planet looked radically different than our own history. The Middle Ages were replaced by an age of rapid discovery, fueled by the constant study of preserved ancient texts. Humanity did not retreat into superstition, but pushed forward into the light of reason and systematic scientific inquiry. Imagine the Renaissance arriving a full 1,000 years earlier, sparked by the continuous availability of classical philosophy. Scholars in the year 500 were already experimenting with complex mechanical devices, inspired by the blueprints of their ancestors. The gears of history began to turn faster, driven by a society that valued evidence over dogma and observation over myth. Steam power, once a mere toy for the ancients, was refined into a practical engine for industry and global transportation. Advanced optics were developed centuries ahead of schedule, allowing for a revolution in both medicine and the study of light. Alexandria transformed into a bustling, multicultural hub, where steam-powered ships docked alongside traditional marble colonnades. The city became a sanctuary for inventors who blended classical aesthetics with the functional machinery of a new industrial age. Every street corner in this alternate Alexandria hummed with the sound of innovation and the exchange of radical new ideas. Telescopes peered into the heavens from high marble rooftops, mapping the distant stars with incredible, newfound precision. While the rest of the world struggled to catch up, Alexandria was already looking toward the horizon of the cosmos. The night sky was no longer a mystery to be feared, but a vast, charted map waiting for humanity to explore. Medicine flourished as doctors studied the preserved works of Galen, applying rigorous logic to the treatment of disease. Engineering projects that once seemed impossible were now completed with ease, utilizing the combined knowledge of 1,000 years. This was a world where the barriers between cultures dissolved in the face of shared, universal scientific discovery. The trajectory of human development shifted entirely, moving away from conflict and toward a collective pursuit of understanding. Every breakthrough was recorded, indexed, and shared, ensuring that no discovery would ever be forgotten by future generations. The city of Alexandria stood as a shining beacon of progress, a testament to what humanity could achieve when knowledge is preserved. Classical architecture was seamlessly integrated with the brass and iron of the new machines, creating a unique, timeless aesthetic. Citizens walked through gardens filled with automated fountains, marveling at the simple elegance of ancient physics applied to modern life. The air was filled with the hum of progress, a constant reminder that the library had secured the future of the species. In this reality, we never forgot the lessons of the past, but instead used them as a ladder to reach higher ground. We built upon the work of our predecessors, turning their theories into the practical tools that defined our daily existence. The dream of reaching the stars became a tangible goal, pursued with the same intensity that once fueled the study of geometry. The preservation of knowledge changed everything, turning a fragile collection of papyrus into the bedrock of a modern world. It was as if the collective memory of humanity had been unlocked, allowing us to bypass the errors of our own timeline. History is often viewed as a series of inevitable events, but this world proves that one choice can change the entire path. By saving the library, humanity secured its future and unlocked the true, hidden potential of the human mind. The light of reason burned bright for 2,000 years, casting away the shadows of ignorance that once hindered our growth. This is the timeline where progress never stopped, where the curiosity of the individual was supported by the wisdom of the collective. Every scroll that survived was a victory, a small piece of the puzzle that helped us understand our place in the universe. The world became a laboratory, where every citizen was encouraged to question, to experiment, and to contribute to the archive. The divide between the arts and the sciences vanished, as scholars recognized the beauty in both poetry and mechanical motion. Imagine a world where the greatest minds of every century could communicate through the written word, across vast spans of time. This continuity of thought allowed for a level of collaboration that we can only dream of in our own fragmented history. The library was not just a building, but a living, breathing entity that grew with every new observation and every new invention. It served as the heart of a global civilization that valued the preservation of truth above the pursuit of temporary power. As we look at this alternate reality, we see a reflection of what we might have been if we had protected our heritage. The possibilities of this world are truly endless, limited only by the boundaries of our own collective imagination. What other wonders might we have achieved if we had simply kept our books and honored the work of those before us? The legacy of the library reminds us that knowledge is the most precious resource we possess as a species. It is the foundation upon which all our achievements are built, and the key to unlocking the mysteries that remain. In our own timeline, we are still catching up to the potential that was lost in those ancient, tragic flames. But the story of the library serves as a powerful lesson for us today, highlighting the importance of protecting our history. We carry the responsibility of being the guardians of our own knowledge, ensuring that our progress is never interrupted again. The dream of the library continues to inspire us, urging us to value the records we create and the truths we uncover. As we look toward our own future, we can take inspiration from this alternate world where the light never went out. Let us strive to be the architects of a future where knowledge is cherished, preserved, and shared for the benefit of all. The library of the past lives on in our imagination, a symbol of the endless potential that awaits us if we choose to remember.